Hello, welcome to our interview for student formation. My name is Myles Lozano. This is Robert John Jotojot, and we have here our interviewee. Sir, can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Sir Elon, the Dean of the CITE program.
All right, so we will be asking him questions regarding his career and how he became a successful person he is today. So the first question is, what were your vision and mission for yourself when you were still at a very young age?
I think not that much kasi when you're young, you're not really you don't really have that much of a vision you want to become. Probably there were other things you have in your mind, but as the song goes, kaya sara-sara, whatever will be.
Yes.
Nevertheless, whatever opportunities you have back then, you took it seriously, and somehow you tend to be sincere in what you could do. At least, whatever will come in your way, at least you are somewhat ensured that you have made a better decision. But nevertheless, when you're young, it's not like you can really foresee that everything will definitely fall into success.
So many childhood curiosities.
Yes, at some point in time, like say for example, in my work, like because I've been an editor in SMNI. So when I was very young, the pastor's program, nakita namin sa Twitter. I started to ask myself, paano kaya ginawa yun? I never thought that time will come na nagagawa pala ako para sa TV. Hindi ako parang gano'n. So, yun yung parang if you look back, mangyayari pa lang gano'n. You just, kasi yung movement mo, I was very curious pa na paano kayo ginawa yun. Then wala ka na rin siyang computer. Then eventually, time will come pala. Part of that, and then you will be those.
Yeah, so like from what you started as a child, curiosity became your craft na kumbaga.
Actually, parang nakalimutan ko lang na gusto ko din yun. Just found out one day na that one of those desires mo nung bata ka is nangyari na pala sa'yo. Ganun na.
Alright, so that was the very first good opening for the very first question. No? So, on to the second one. How do you handle difficult and embarrassing situations?
Difficult and embarrassing situation. I think the most important thing in that situation is just learning the lesson, because there's really no point in keeping those kind of incidents in your life without learning the lesson. Otherwise, it would just be a lifelong burden, and we don't want to carry it all along the way. So there, you have to accept the fact that you don't always win. But nevertheless, the most important thing in those experiences is you get the right lesson out of those experiences.
Yeah, that you need ups and downs in your life. Alright, so third question would be, what particular incident or situation in your life that triggered you to try harder and achieve? Or like basically, what was the point where you became okay?
The biggest thing siguro that made a change in your life is so when at a young age we became part of the kingdom. And actually it's a huge change because when the moment we learned about pastor, it changed a lot of the life. And I guess that weighs a lot, and there's a lot of perspective that has opened. you became more deeper in what you believe, and you became more appreciative even of the little things. So yeah, probably that experience when I met the founders.
All right. The fourth question: what were the motivations or principles have you embedded and embraced in your life?
I have always believed that whenever you need inspiration to do something, you don't have to do it. Because when you try to ground what you do with inspiration, so for example, your best friend, or someone you love, someone near you, and all of a sudden, that person would change. Does it mean that you will leave your dream or what you believe because your inspiration has disappeared? Listen, I don't believe that much that I need inspiration to do something. Rather, the thing that I always bear in mind whenever I try to work on something is the purpose. As long as you know your purpose, regardless of the inspiration you have, you would push for it because inspiration would just act like a flower in the garden that you'll be amused every now and then, and you'll have to do what you want to do. Nevertheless, again, as I've said, inspired or not, the purpose will not change. So as long as you know that the purpose is worth it, worth the sacrifices, or regardless of I think the purpose would be the best inspiration that you would have. It's not about those people who would cheer up to you, because sometimes you cannot really predict the people around you. Sometimes your inspiration will become your enemy. Sometimes like that, or because of the happy atmosphere and you're inspired. As I've said, it's like flower in the garden. Sometimes, brought with the season, flowers will just lose their bloom, like that. So rather you try to stick with the purpose. And as long as you know, you believe on that, I think that's worth all the inspiration that you can draw. So the thing is, you are not being beholden with the external factors of what you do. Always try to search if you believe that it's worth it. It's worth fighting for, then just do it. Yeah.
Oh, that was very deep. To the next one. So the fifth question are: who are the people that were with you during your hardest and trying times?
Hardest and trying times. I hope I've been through some of those hardest and trying times because it's like a cycle. It's like a circle of life, no? You can't really say that parang
There's like particular people.
of course, yung mga immediate security mo would be, your family is there. Family. And there are, and those people will change you. Like that. That's what they said. Pastor this one, of course, is the very popular bit. Because I always look to pastor on the various things that I do. And the more you mature, the more you realize na ang leaning talaga natin, para hindi tayo mawala sa gusto natin is finding the purpose of what we do. Parang ganun. And if ever there are people who have helped you along the way, it's good to give back to them. But you should not feel burdened out as if may utang ka sa kanila. Parang ganun. I mean, you give back sa kanila the moment na pwede ka na mag-give back. Pasalamatan. But all along the way, I always tell myself, it's good na parang wag mong i-burden out na sabihin mo na, ay, huwag na kailangan mo. Kasi it doesn't help.
Yeah, it takes a toll.
Yeah, it's like, it takes a toll actually. Ganun siya. So I think the most immediate are your family. You have, I don't really have that much of parang ang daming barkada. Parang kaibigan lahat, but it's not like when my mga closest ka.
So, far few in between.
I always parang want to identify myself as person na magiging gusto mong ganun. Pero kaibigan mo lahat. Ang ayaw ko lang minsan. Like, marami kang, like, you have a lot of close friends. You might not be able to identify or to make your own decision kasi nandyan sila. Mga ganun ba? So, kahit na kaibigan kayo, what I'm telling you is, as much as you have respect to those around you, you have respect to yourself also.
So, ultimately, you decided for yourself.
Yes, with your sounding mind, you tend to decide independently.
Yeah. Right. So another very good answer from Sir Bana. So the sixth one would be, what is your perception of failure?
Failure I think is an experience, an opportunity for you to learn. Failure would just be one of the stepping stones to success.
Yeah, a learning experience.
Yeah, importante na naman yung failure dahil sa ganun it's part of it. And then, as I said, you really don't win everything.
Yeah, and so, what the other side of failure is, what is your perception of success? So that's the other one, the opposite of failure.
Success is defined as achieving what you try to aim with your goal. So ganun, it's one of those things that you should be grateful. Yeah, simple lang naman ang parang kasi as I've said, you do not really hold the external factors in what will happen, diba? So as long as sincere ka naman sa ginagawa mo, na wala ka namang parang nilamangan or something gano'n. And probably when you become successful in something, I look at it as somewhat parang pakapi na lang. The more important thing is you try your best, you give your effort.
Alright, so this is my last question, and I'll be sending the baton to Robert for the next few ones. So this is my last question. If given second chances in life, would you still choose the path you have walked through right now? Or that brings you to where you are today? Or would you change it?
Okay. Either way, even if I have a second chance, either way, I don't think there is something na parang better na may parang gano'n. The thing is, kasi if you would try to contextualize that question, it's like do you have some kind of regret on what you do now? So better, parang wala naman. Parang kasi kung saan ako ngayon, it might not be the really parang successful na gusto ko kasi during your younger times may mga gusto ka rin mangyari and ganyan eh. But nevertheless, the moment, as I've said, you find a better purpose in what we do. You simply you simplify your life na parang kung ano yung meron ka, and you have to be sincere on that. I think that's more important. Natarungon lang ka, then that's it. Come with me, parang ganun na lang. Kasi it would be very difficult to really burden yourself na, ay sayang, dapat dito ganyan. Parang wala akong masyadong ganun na. Probably if there are, it's the same path that I took, only if I could make it even better. Parang ganun siguro.
Well, that's good.
For whom do you dedicate or say thank you for all your achievements?
For whom? So, sa tao,
Or anything, anyone.
yeah, siguro, one is, as I said, pastor became the biggest change. So, so if there's a single person that is leading, and of course, yung mga kind people around you na ganun, as I've said, kasi my high school in college I guess, it's not that easy. I've been through some pretty difficult times then. Like scholar na, marami akong different and yeah, and I wasn't even sure na mag-push ako sa college, parang ganun ba, mga struggles and then one of the things that kaya nag-sustain ka kasi somehow may mga kind people then around na they're grateful and you still have it in your memory na siguro in one way or another you want to give back to them, as I said, hindi naman burden out and ganun. So ganun, and the yes, your family at the same time. But as I said, the biggest person about this life.
Yes. Big amen that. So, for the 10, what would be the best advice we could give, especially for freshman college like us, as we are taking our journeys in life?
Una, it's great that we have been given the chance to come across this path na makikita ang landas natin. And I have chosen a very good course that I could attest. So maganda ang very proud sa family tayo. And I think one advice that I could say is try to reassess yourself and find the purpose bakit ka nag-aral. If you make it simplify the daily basis para kanina ka gumigising, something like that. Kasi I always tell this to my student before na kasi di man maiwasan na may mga kasuway, mga ganun po, and I always tell them na kasi may varying degree in how you deal with students. And there are students that are really annoying, no? Na may mga ganon na mga nuisance yung mga tao. And I one thing that I do is, so for example, ano yung ulam mo kanina? So kumakain ka ng fried chicken, you give justice to the fried chicken sa score mo sa quiz na 5 out of 20. Di ba parang sayang yung fried chicken na kinain mo? Kinakain ka na mamo ng fried chicken para mag-aral ka na maayos. So mas ganyan yung score. I mean, I say that just to remind them na there are, in one way or another, people around you expecting something. Hindi naman kayo sa parang gusto natin gusto mong sabihin na may utang ka sa mga taong yan. Not that. But the thing is, you should be appreciative enough na nakapag-aral ka. Kasi somehow, you know someone na hindi nakapagpatuloy, especially with the pandemic. Yet here you are, continuing yourself as a college student.
That's enough to be here.
Yes, you're very much blessed na nandito ka. And yeah, that simple gratitude is very important. And I would advise the students also to be sincere in your studies. Kasi the 4 years is just a very fast na dadaan sa inyo. As I said, yung 4th year ngayon, last namin nakita, 1st year ngayon sila. After the pandemic, 2 years, ngayon 4th year na sila. So, parang tayo na naman. Okay? So make much on what you're given. Try to maximize and try to remain humble and sincere in your studies. It's very important na mga life ng lesson that would really have. Kaya nga ating target is attitude matters. Kasi it's beyond the equipping yourself with the learning school. We believe that the right attitude will really give you the right success. Kasi kahit mag-success ka kasi napakatalino mo, but if you don't have the right attitude, ewan ko lang anong klaseng success ang pwedeng daanan, di ba? It might be different.
Yeah, it's a different
Go to the next. How many jobs have you accepted so far?
Una, I don't, parang, okay, but hindi naman nila position yung name, but it's something na yes, I'm proud at the same time, but parang hindi mo lalo feel. And not that you are, as I've said, not that you are really grateful, but you try to focus on what you can do kasi. So, the first job that I got probably was, if you call it a job na nag-sell ka, that I did during elementary, no? Parang ang motivation ko lang nun is laruan na kasi I get this collection of G.I. Joe. I don't know if you're familiar with this kind of mga laruan. So marami akong G.I. Joe and
Figurine.
yes, mga action figures. And I was not contented sa regalo lang na sa birthday kasi hindi lang yun. Meron isa sa birthday, isa sa Christmas. So sana to. So kinakount ko yan pati dapat ganitong time. So may sarili akong planning and the funny thing is that as early as parang mga grade 4, grade 5, mas marami pa akong pera sa ate ko. Siya ang nag-uutang sa akin. So siya ang nasingil ko. So parang lumaki ako na gano'n, na naging sufficient ako sa baon kahit na hindi ka, kahit na kasi magkano naman ang baon namin. And then when I graduated sa high school, first year ako, may job na ako as tutor. So, ang kapal na mukha ko nun, kasi nag-apply ako sa agency as a tutor. Ano ba laman ng resume mo? Wala naman ang resume mo, syempre. Ano ba lang?
Fresh out of high school.
15 or 16 years old. I was very young. Whenever I reminded of it, parang tatawa ako ba? May gusto na rin, gano'n. Parang ang feeling ko, in-accept ako ng tao doon dahil naawa lang. Kasi qualification-wise, hindi ko naman ang qualification ko, di ba?
No experience in background.
Oo, wala. Tapos, ang sinabi ko lang sa kanya na, okay, ano ba yung I'm good at math. I'm good at math. That's why I'm taking up engineering. Kasi isipin mo na ako time na yun. Tinignan yung grade mo ta. Okay naman yung grades ko. But it's not really that impressive kasi hindi kayo mag-valedictorian yung gano'n. And then, that's the first job. And then, eventually, while studying I was with the USEP then. Transfer ako sa GMC. I took up computer science. And then, kinuha ako ng SMNI. So, second year college ako, nag-work na ako as editor.
Wow!
That was very first job ko is actually, sa job man niya, no? Pinakaunang job ko sa multimedia is wireman. Nag-wireman and nag-assist. And then, there's this show before, it's way ahead. It's like a youth show. I tried to apply as a writer. Susulat ako sa kanang episode. Yun yung akala ko talaga, yan ang inclination ko. Because somehow, medyo marunong ako magsulat.
Yeah, may peak na ng-career mo kumbaga.
O parang, hindi naman peak. But, parang those are one of the tools that somehow medyo fluent. Hindi naman fluent. I don't really want to portray myself as someone expert on what I do.
But like capable.
Yeah, you're capable. Probably that's way more 50 words siguro capable. Kasi, yun man yung mga contest, mga writing, mga yun sinasabihin ko. But I was very curious with computer. Curious ako, pero nakagagamit ako ng computer sa college na siya. So, hindi na ako medyo maswerte nga kasi early on na exposed kayo sa computer. Yes, and then I was quite late and then may opening sa editing. So, doon ako nakapasok sa editing. Siguro, that was 2004 and 15 years ako sa multi. Kasi I was very early nag-start. And from there, so doon na, nagsago na work no. So first, and then you get into animation. And then, I get into technical kasi one of the last few jobs na ginagawa ko nun is sa TOC. I was in charge of the Technical Operations Center. So, ang akin is yung broadcast engineering. So, yan yung kunwari. Kasi I was, para ko yung nag-perform the transition from analog to digital. So yun yung parang isa sa mga key na ginawa ko on how we transform it. And yeah, I was very grateful to Pastor kasi binigyan niya ako ng opportunity. And yan, nag-training ka sa abroad, ganun. So, and then the last was, yeah, I've been the head of the Vergara for parang konting years na naman. And ano namin, si PMR, yeah, siya yung parang sa overall, and then parang ang mag-OIC natin is ako. And then, hindi before ng IT kasi, pumunta ng Oman. And that's why I took over the position kasi wala ibang full-time. So, ganun nangyari. Kaya, right now, ang workers asset is just, parang external, consultant, technical consultant. For every now and then, may concern yun. Tawag sila. Punta ko minsan. Kasi maraming pang work sa, maraming request ang student kaya yung ganito. May mga tanong, may mga problem. Yan.
So, sir, if you had a different career from what you have now, what would it be?
If may ibang career ako,
Yes.
one very far out career that I also dream is to be with that cooking. That's very far, no? Pero I get curious about it, no? That's one. That is siguro yung ECE, if given the chance, I would still want to pursue it. But ang IT kasi grabe mag-involve. Grabe mag-involve. For example, sa programming. Right now, may mga bagong platforms na mga ganun ba na
Every year.
Yeah, it's almost every year, and that's why talking about development, siguro kung may ibang career man ako na mapuntahan, probably it still has to do something with technology and yung mga wild na sabi, yung mga cooking, mga ganun na siguro. Very, very, very far out, and the way I envision it, if there is something ibang career path, it should be in fusion with that. So for example, you're doing you're an IT, but somehow you're performing. Ganun din ang IoT, application of IoT. So parang ganun sir, yung sinabi ko kanina na cooking, but somehow may integration sa technology. I mean, we want to make life more efficient, ganun ba? Kasi what's wonderful about being an IT, you're working with almost everyone. That is something very unique. I don't think may ibang course that could blend perfectly gaya ng IT. Kasi kahit saan tayo pumunta, kahit sa construction tayo na tayo, nakita mo na importante ihapon ng IT.
So very
and say for example, develop ng systems of farm. You will be able to learn about the system, how a farm works. And indirectly, marunong ka na rin magpatakbo ng farm because kailangan mo sa program yun. So pwede ka mag-involve into farming. May mga ganun.
Make simulations.
Yeah, make simulations, and then kunwari sa accounting, kahit hindi ka accountant, marunong ka na sa accounting, kahit sige develop one system, yung process, i-capture mo man. So that's, I think, another edge na meron tayo. Kung sa medicine or ano may basta may mga transactions. We are probably one of the first people na kailangan na gusto nila ng education. IT na sa mundo.
Wow. Di ba IT ngayon?
Like demand, kaya
Third for the last, is it really necessary to join seminars and workshops?
Okay. Honestly, I don't see any parang very given mo siya. Parang hindi na siya dapat pag-usapan. I think attending those, of course, alangan naman mag-seminar ka on how to walk. Diba? When you attend seminar, it is something na insightful, may bagong learning. So I think that alone is more than enough reason na importante siya. And what I love also in attending seminars is the chance to network with other people. That's another thing. That's why,
I've considered that.
yes,
Kala ko lang like attend and then take notes and then participate.
yeah, to think about the opportunity whenever you have this kind of gathering. Eventually, when you get mature, you would be having that in your mind, yung advantage without. Say for example, I don't know if you knew Kublai Milan.
No.
Sa Mindanao artist, it's quite popular sa Davao. It's my client for years na sa kanyang mga videos and sa web. And then, yung paano ko siya nakuha na client is because of her sa business ko tayo. Yan siya sa yung sa airport na doon yan.
Oh, you sir?
People's Park,
What?
sa Tagum, yung agila sa may Buda.
Ayun, you sir?
Mga ganun. So,
Wow!
sikat din siya. And,
Just from networking.
yes,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that's airport.
Oh,
It's for national. This is one of my projects.
Wow.
So then, I only have yung keep track of my client kasi daghan. But ang nangyayari is, paano ko napunta sa kanya is starting from another client sa clinic. No? But because of somehow medyo pa yung relationship, na-introduce ko sa iyang mother sa Ponce Suite, kaya hotel nila. And then, so ginawa naman sila ng program before. Yung concern na sa network, naayos namin. And then from there, kilala ko sa Kublai. And then, eventually, pag-meet na ako saya. Because of, that's why, always tell yourself na you should have enough room na maging kind ka sa tao. Kasi you just don't know ano ang pwedeng mabigay sa'yo sa tao niyan. Kasi kunwari, very proud ka, tapos pangit ka, parang formal yung tao, tapos you try to brag, then hindi mo alam siya pala yung instrumento sana sa ganitong opportunity, wala na yun, nalus mo na yun siya. So as much as possible, always maintain enough space to be kind to others. Kasi you just don't know what it can bring, no? Gaya nun, parang hindi naman ako, ang purpose ko lang nun is mamit ko lang ang tao, makalala ko nun, not really on the side na nandoon na tayo, may malaki may babayad just na project na gano'n. But after that, nakilala ko si Kublai, then yung mga project natin dito sa city. Then, yan sila dahil because of that, yan sila yung Ironman na triathlon.
Oh, yeah.
Yung ganun. Kami gawa ng videos na.
What? Kayo po na gather ready?
Yung teaser niya.
Oh, wow! It's so basically Ironman is it's a
Ironman,
triathlon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a triathlon in Philippines na ginagawa nila
Yes.
for like athletes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, ako nag-use ng videos. And, so, again,
Just from like connection from the
Yes.
seminar and the workshop. So there's the incentive, guys, for attending seminars and workshops.
yeah, that's
Wow.
one. So ganun. Yeah, hindi din ko alam before.
First light on filthy ground. Strikes it just out. The arm moving now. It's all broken across. The front of the plant are also close to the person investigators. It also self-reach the range.
Hindi natin sana na video. But of course, right now, no, honestly, it's very enjoying to do this kind of project. Pero pag nasa academy ka, you need to train yourself kasi yung imagination mo ba na iba kasi ang setup ng academy na siguro ma-realize nyo yun the time na mas mature ka. Dapat even in your creativity, you need to train it based on this sa purpose na yung dapat gawin. Hindi, I don't really believe na just go on with your passion. Yeah, kasi sometimes kung meron ka mag-drive, baka mawala ka sa tama na purpose. That I think is the biggest parang dapat mong tingnan ba? Bakit na gawin? And then, yeah, may mga sacrifices na nangyari kasi nasa academy na ako. So, yung ibang project namin, hindi talaga na kasi sabi, tukal naman din. And I did not regret also. Kasi, I think it's part of being growing up, becoming mature. Kasi ayaw mo naman maging asa dito, ito pa rin mag-bigyan mo. Parang hindi man bagay, kaya mo na. So ganun. And I think, but I was surprised kasi right now, kasi nag-resume ng Ironman. They still book me. So yan yung project namin ngayon. Parang hindi ako makapaniwala na kasi daming interest, daming naniligaw sa sunrise event, yung organizer behind it. And then, binigay ko siya. It's a blessing.
Have you ever come close to death? If so, how did it change your outlook in life?
Death?
Yeah.
Yes,
Near-death situations.
Yawan eh.
Suicide na survive.
Hindi naman nag-change talaga ang experiences. But one thing I could say, it's not, kasi parang tanggap ko man talaga it's was appointed a man to die and they will die, and that passion na kung paano na-design sa'yo. But probably yung maraming chances na near-death experience. It's not something na nasabi ko na lang, dapat mag-dinarong na rin pag mamatay ko na.
There's no dwelling on that fact.
Yeah, but one incident that I was able to witness, not really on my personal is yung hindi ko makalimutan siya, but somewhat memorable na yung point na bakit tinanong niyan siya. We were having this victory party before during youth camp. There's this person bata siya actually na nalunod. And then, hindi ko na-expect na gano'n ang nangyari. Hindi ko man kilala din yun. But what happened is that, parang may naka-notice kasi yung taga-EDSA actually. Sa Babila sila, sabi ko, parang kanina pa yan na nandiyan. And then they were pointing out that the body was very near me. Then nakita ko pa din yun before, yung bata yun na gano'n. Then what I did is that, so ginanon man nila, try nila, pag-lift, ang liveness naman, then bitawan nila sa lumubog. And then, on my part, ang reaction ko actually, parang hindi man ako natatakot. Yung iba natakot. But one experience that I could not forget that incident is yung salong nandun siya. Marunong ba akong lumangoy somehow? Salong ko siya sa galing. And then, you come face to face with this person. It's very silent. Kasi siya mula sa ilalim pinadagat. And then, since ano yun siya, takala yung alaw na sa so maliwanag yung sa ilalim pinadagat. Then you are looking to that boy ba, lifeless na body. Parang somehow you feel some kind of chill sa loob mo nila. Hindi na nagalaw na siya.
And now,
ganyan. But you are talking to yourself, looking at that. And then, ginawa ko naman, kaya na siya kasi ang daming bubbles na nakalabasan sa timeline, then ginawa ko, parang ayaw ko man siya, gano'n din, so parang ipatalikod siya. And then, I try to swim back near the shore. And then, pagdating doon sa niyan, marami namang lumapit na help. There's even this one person na nag-sipper. I did not perform sa kasi unang-una hindi ako ganun oriented kung
not really trained.
Kung baka ako pasisihin kung ano. And kasi parang may epileptic na yan yung bata. Ganun. So maraming madami sa naikommandos. And then tubig. And then yun, parang akala nga nung pagdating sa tulog siya dinala sa nearby na hospital. Akala nila is parang one day na doon. Tagal pala siyang nababad. But nevertheless, nung pag-start sa somehow I get it. Yung hindi ko lang mapicture out kung tsura na parang nandun pa siya ba na leave. So that kind of incident reflected and not only well na you really have to be careful. You have to be mindful of what you do. Ganun. Kasi hindi mo alam gaya na ganun sila. That kind of occasion where everyone was happy because it's a victory party. Pwede pa nangyari ganun.
Yeah, the unexpected.
For the final question, if you were given 3 wishes, what it would be?
3 wishes?
Yes. Any wish.
Parang genie na.
Yeah, parang but no consequences whatsoever.
Grabe doon. 3 wishes. Yeah, one siguro is the most important one is I don't know if there's any limitation to wishes, no? Wala man siguro. Kasi if it's a wish, it's just it's good to even beyond sa imagination natin, di ba? Basta ano yung gusto mo sabihin. Siguro first is when a person becomes serious in this life, person would consider the spiritual side. So probably if there is something, one of the 3 wishes that I would really want is, of course, you want to receive salvation of your soul. That's most important, and not only to yourself, but to those people, those your family, those people. That's one. And another wish is that, of course, I want to be effective and efficient in other things that I do. Gusto niyo mo the thing is, if you give some effort on it, as much as possible, you want to be fruitful of that one. And then, the third one probably would be just recently I had a daughter. Just last August.
Congrats, sir.
And I wish for all the best to this baby.
That's awesome.
And,
Alright. So that's the end of the interview. We ended on a good note. So once again, I am Myles Lozano. This is Robert Chan. This is Sir Aaron Vergara, our interviewee. And yung kanina na nakita niyo yun si Ivan, our very good cameraman. So yeah, that's it. See you later. Right. Yay! Thank you, sir. That was such a fun.